Welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. We have new Trailblaze mission. The Great Train Robbery, which feels out of place from what we were doing, but wasn't I with Firefly? It's been a couple days. Wasn't I with Firefly? I'm excited though. Everyone's been freaking out about this part of the Trailblaze quest, so like I am pretty excited. Tomorrow until the Charmony Festival.
Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown, accompanied by Clocky's TikToks. After 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with
this is awkward.
Fanfare.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
Also, I don't think shooting Dong Hung will kill him.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility?
You have a gun to his
I
head.
thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
Dong Hung's gonna turn into a dragon.
Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Wait, you're actually a Galaxy Ranger?
A Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the Hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
How many people worship the Hunt?
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
Typically, yeah.
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. And none of them are pretty stories.
Pretty.
I have a hard time believing you.
This is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless.
We're on the train!
See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
Dong Hung just leaves.
Recognize this?
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Yeah.
Muddle fudger?
Muddle Fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Not bad, kiddo.
He has a lot of badges.
Sprawling stars. A gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
I love that he can't swear.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets, but I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie. All right then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
All right then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
My friend, this question is a hard one.
I love his
I don't
design.
think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust. It only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have...
For a matter.
And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guest of the family.
Welcome to the family, son.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Well, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us.
A son of a nice
She's
lady.
in Penacony right now. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
Scares the fudge out of me.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Acheron.
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
It's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of...
It is a Q&A, Blade. You are correct. We are interrogating Boot
Its appearance was
Hill.
no different than that of those clowns.
Even though I know everything he's saying is already true, but Dun Hung doesn't believe him, which is very fair. Dun Hung would be stupid to believe him right
I
now.
would have never known of its eminent status.
It's eminent
Even
status.
in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking.
How
in the
many people
shadows.
follow the path of the hunt?
Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes.
So
beyond
the hunt
understanding.
is... I love the pseudo profanity he does. The son of a nice lady and mother fudger. I love that.
Maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough.
I wonder why so many people follow the path of the hunt. Because there's
So,
the whole Xianzhou that follows the path of the hunt, and then there's the Galaxy
your
Rangers that follow the
companions
hunt.
are in danger. And it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them. But I'd advise you to move fast.
About the sexy
We
stacks.
don't
Why
know
does Blade
what's
come back?
happening in the dreamscape or how much of
Is
what
Blade
the
gonna
memory
come back?
people said is true.
That's usually the only reason why you
And
sexy
that
stacks.
Acheron, who knows what she intends to do?
Acheron. I think Acheron just wants to hang out, dude. Me and Acheron are homies. I can't let you hurt Acheron. I better get to see Sam again. I'm here for Sam. Where's Firefly? Give me the girl. I want Firefly. If my game wants to load, you can do a game.
I don't intend to do anything.
I know. I have to wait till next patch. That's so long.
Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground.
Why is there a creepy echo in this voice?
They will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky.
Why is this so creepy?
Be it reality or dream.
You got 60 pulls for food? That's good.
Staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there,
What is this creepy hive mind bullshit?
watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
Yeah, it was really cool.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony and the peace.
What is this evil hive mind
Planet
bullshit?
of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
Can you force her to leave, though? She seems stronger than you.
We are one.
That's creepy. Don't do that. Don't do We Are One. That's real creepy.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
That's real creepy. I hate that.
My mortal
shell has long since dissipated.
The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouth.
I hate that.
Spreading joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
Well, that's creepy.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
How are you gonna stop
If
her?
you think you can.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try.
Are you threatening me?
Just making a reading suggestion, ma'am.
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing
Damn.
who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The cords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime.
I mean, that, again, you aren't making a scary threat.
137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body.
It sounds like you're not very good at this then, if you've lost.
And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
I don't think you'll
And
win
you
this
will
fight.
die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
No! Kill them!
Wise choice.
But I like you. Kill them.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river. Leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility.
Nihility.
And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death.
But she hasn't really done anything. The whole time she's been here, why are you so scared? Like, I know she's powerful, but she hasn't done anything.
A befitting name.
Uh-oh. Are you gonna make her mad?
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Oh, shit. But I don't want Akron to leave. Robin's Pav! What? What? I mean, I knew she wasn't dead. I think everyone knew since this thing started. I think everyone know. I don't think anyone believed Robin was actually dead. But, like, at the same time...
Attention, please. The unusual event that
God, I
happened
hate
moments
these
ago
short
is
little
to attend
puffball head
the
creatures. I
at
hate them. They're so
Clock
creepy.
Park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
That's good.
Oh, I swear that was.
I know they're called Pepeshis. I hate them.
So many chips fell from the sky.
I hate them.
and
They're
even
creepy. I
caught
hate
one of
them.
But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
Why are they so creepy? They're like Oompa
Excuse me.
Loompas.
Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Yeah. What about it? Oh, Miss Robin.
You want to pull the puffballs off their head? I wonder if that'll kill them.
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival
Why is she
a
lying to
success.
one Pepeshi?
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Oh, that's Sparkle's button. Okay, so I'm Sparkle, not really Robin.
This button is...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. There could be an unexpected treat in store for you.
Okay, so I'm Sparkle.
All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. Please, enjoy the dreamscape. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
I don't think this is the real Robin. It's gotta be Sparkle. She sounds too much. She sounds too sinister. It's gotta be Sparkle. I like that I shoot birds. That's kind of neat. Bird! Bird! That's a really cool basic attack. I'll give that credit. Bird! 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 Anyway.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void.
Gross.
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
Is he a
As
robot
you
or
can see,
alive?
sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
This guy sounds kind of like a Karen.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
So Sparkle's passing out her mutually assured destruction buttons. What if someone presses it early, though?
You've had quite a bit to drink.
Bro, are you feeling okay?
You're okay.
That's funny. Hello.
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Miss Robin, to tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank
The
you
myriad
all for your
factions.
loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Nope.
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Hello.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
Oh, Sparkle.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
I think this girl is a little
Knock
blonde.
on our door, we're not afraid to go to war.
That's a good line.
Rest assured, the dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Bird. Hello, would you like a button for killing the planet?
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone.
I know it's Sparkle. It's very obviously Sparkle. Robin's not this evil seeming. Sparkle's scary, man. Sparkle's gonna blow up the whole
I
planet.
understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's
We
only
also
right
already
for me
knew
to
that
come
Sunday
forward
had
and
Sparkle
offer my
pretending to be
apologies
Robin,
to
but these are her mutually assured destruction buttons, because she gave one to Adventurine forever ago.
Sure it was
And
actually
Adventurine never
Miss
pushed
Robin.
it. She gave Adventurine one of the
Everyone saw
buttons. She
those
said it was
chips
mutually assured
descending
destruction.
like rain and the red light.
tearing through the sky.
So, I guess Sparkle wants to blow up the
Special
planet. I guess
effects
Sparkle's
seems
had
a
enough fun
bit
on Pentacon, he wants to
far-fetched.
blow it up.
Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
No, Adventure is just crazy.
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Welcome to the family, son.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Damn, he doubted Robin.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Sparkle made it for like 5 minutes being nice, and then she can't do it anymore.
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy.
No wonder Robin got fed up of all this shit and bailed. Even Sparkle can't keep it up.
Huh? What was I just doing? And, who might you be, miss?
Did Sparkle just wipe his memory?
Here, take this, little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around
What if someone presses it early?
You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
There's no, like... Am I the only person that I feel like if I was given one of these buttons, I would immediately press it like an idiot? Especially that big of a button, I'd probably drop it. Knowing my... Yay! We're back!
You entered the golden hour from this...
We are so back, finally!
And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
Land of Exiles.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more.
Yes!
But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
No, don't care. I love you. Don't care. Are you Firefly's soul? Are you alright?
I'm fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you.
You died in front of me. You traumatized me, if
I know
anything.
you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme?
I love that's called a meme.
In that instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils.
That's creepy.
So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you.
That's okay, I forgive you. I love you.
It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma, exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality.
Okay.
But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles. And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield.
Aww.
And after, all my attempts proved futile.
Aww.
It wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream. causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape. That I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one.
I love Firefly so much.
And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I love her. I will die for Firefly. I completely understand. I'm completely confused.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservation.
No, I love you. I believe you 100%.
I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you.
I believe you 100% already.
Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes.
But will you disappear? I don't want you to go away.
Deep breath. And visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times.
But I love you.
3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
The one who's come to greet us? After the piercing scream, a thick frosted surge of memoria crashes into your chest. Oh, good, she fed me to the dragon. Well, that was rude. I forgive you. That's okay. You could have told me the dragon was gonna eat me. Echo clarity, you know it. You came for the girl beside you. Your heart is beating the same rhythm, peaceful and even more peaceful. I love Firefly so much. I will die for Firefly. Memoria ripples into existence.
I never knew you could do this.
Oh, there's Blade. Wow, you were ready. Do you have a driver's license? Wait, Blade does? Dude, she looks so good in a suit.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
Dude, there's a space version of Vegas?
No, it's...
Dude, Firefly looks great in that suit, though.
I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't think Blade ever sleeps.
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I don't think Blade, like, ever sleeps. He's like a weird immortal rabid dog.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
Aww, poor Firefly. I can't believe Blade can drive. At least legally. I want to see Blade at the DMV now.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella.
Get out, Firefly. It's fine. No, be nice to Firefly.
Is that all?
I love Firefly so much. Be nice to her. She's just a baby.
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance.
I love that Blade has the tie on wrong. Like, he has it all loose and
I told you
scruffy.
before. It's a bad habit.
You're one to talk about bad habits.
Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
Yeah, why are you letting the suicidal dude drive?
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Why did you let the suicidal guy drive?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Aw, Blade's actually being nice. I'm actually shocked that Blade is nice to Firefly. I didn't think Blade was nice to anybody. That actually deeply surprises me that Blade is nice.
Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Hey, Doc! Mr. Yang, you're here too?
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule.
So no one's actually died, they just get kidnapped.
Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
Why does it kidnap people,
The
though?
question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef.
Dreamflux Reef.
Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker.
The memes.
Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, I've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
No, I love Gallagher.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
Aye, Captain.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
No, I want to play as Firefly. Aha, chest. I'm a genius for coming back here. A chest. I'm a genius. Give. Nailed it. I'm the greatest. I need more Stellar Jade for Firefly. How many do you even have saved up? I don't remember. I currently have... I have a good chunk saved up for Firefly. Oh, I don't think I grabbed my ticket today. I did not. Sorry, Robin. Maybe I'll get you in the future, but not right now. I want Firefly more. Firefly! I love you.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
That's fine. I don't care. I couldn't care less. You're fine. Why couldn't you, though?
2 reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam.
I love her. I didn't take it personally.
Thank you.
I love her.
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you.
The trail we blaze!
Elio's
why did I
scripts used
get
to
angry?
revolve and expand around certain specific
Why is my
stellar
model
rounds.
freaking out? There we go. I'm not angry. I love Firefly.
But
Why
with
my
your
angry face
parents,
come on?
this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
So who exactly is Sam?
Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech.
Oh, so her name comes in the first part of that.
It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was how I should have looked to the rest of the world.
I don't want to talk later, I want to talk now!
The time scale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality. So we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep. And you could get lost in this memory zone.
Ah, god dang it. I get lost in a lot of stuff, though. That's okay. Hey, well, what's going on, buddy?
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it.
I missed you, Dad.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected.
Oh.
Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons. But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the watchmaker? And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious.
Fair.
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information. Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl?
I love her.
For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate.
I love her.
But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments. I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain. I want to play as Firefly. Little vagrant.
Welcome to heaven. Dreams, true or false, all are ephemeral. Might as well drink more Soul Glad instead.
Okay. I don't think she's doing
Keep
too
going
much.
straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us.
There's
to
more
the
room
center
inside here than
of the
my own
land of
house.
the exiles.
Bird. Wait, I'm too short. Firefly, give me a boost. Bird. Bye, bird. Bird. Anyway. Aha, chest.
Take caution.
Nailed it. That guy's just fucking dancing by himself with no music. There's our chest. Nice.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Oh, that is a huge clocky. What the fuck? That's creepy. Hello, bird. Boo, did that scare you? That's funny. Your ghost? Alright, goodbye, bird. Anyway. Oh, this doesn't look evil at all. Why am I getting, like, some horrible vibes? The vibes here are not great. Not my favorite.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach. The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
But Firefly!
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
No!
Sure. Let's reconnect later.
But waifu! Damn it!
Letting her go was the right decision.
No, it wasn't.
Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her.
Is that Misha?
There's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
How did Misha get down here?
He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
I haven't leveled up Misha at all. I feel kind of bad about that.
Perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
This trash can is perfect for me and perfectly legal. Why does this game have an obsession with garbage? Ooh, I knew there was a chest. I could smell it. I knew there was a chest up here. I could fucking smell it. Another chest over here? Oh, that's where the birds hang out. Ah, another chest. I fucking knew. I could smell it. Give. I don't want to talk to you on the chest. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't want to mess with the clockwork right now. I'll do it later. I just want the chest right now. there a shop? Toy merchant. I don't care. What do you sell? I'm gonna buy all that you have. Okay, I'm bored now. Okay. Well.
No! At this rate, the family will be done for. Done for!
Music shop.
Yeah.
Bunk. Ah, I knew there were more chests.
Let's see how you handle a stroke of genius like this.
I knew there were more chests laying around here. I could smell it.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, Misha, buddy, what's up, man? Why are you here? Also, how are you here?
You were the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
Wait, Welt can see Clocky?
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Oh shit, someone else can see him besides me and Misha. Mr. Yang, you're still young at heart!
Your, memories?
He ignored me?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here.
Wait, you live here?
How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the
Sleepy.
public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Misha, what do you mean you live here,
So,
homie?
This is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home.
What?
Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back
Is
and
Sleepy
forth
the evil
between
dirt murder
agencies.
dragon?
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Is it a murder dragon?
Sleepy is a memory zone moon. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Oh, good. Okay. Bruh.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, that couldn't be further from the truth.
So, is Misha like the bad guy?
Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang? The person you're looking for. Is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream. But its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children.
The
She won't
children.
be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
The children?
All right, then. We'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
Yep.
No idea. But its connection to Gallagher is worth digging into. Regardless, we have to find him. Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Well, me and Misha.
I can't shake off this strange feeling.
Am I really still young at heart?
So young at heart.
Yes, you're full of childlike wonder, Welt.
It's not important. We'd better just follow.
Welt is just secretly young at heart. Despite being like 80 or whatever. Welt's just secretly still a young spring chicken. It's fucking hilarious.
Everyone, look! From
That
here,
looks evil,
you
Misha.
can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux.
Misha, that looks bad.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Who's Miss Kami? That's a new name. Miss Kami? Misha, you're dropping a lot of shit, and I'm very confused. I also don't know why you're here.
Look, there she is.
Oh, Kami. Oh, is she Novus like Robin? She has the halo. But she doesn't have the neck wings.
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
That's probably not good.
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
But I just got here. Then why are you leaving?
Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It
That's what
was
she
just
said.
a narrow rift many years ago. But now, it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results.
Who's Madame Rosalina?
After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
That sounds bad.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
No, I think this time she's right, dude.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef.
All because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
No. Oh, it was the name of the Nameless.
That's right.
I forgot that.
She did a great deal of research and
glad the game remembers, because I don't.
Reef before abruptly passing away.
Miss Katie regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Do I have Misha? I forget. Yeah, I do. Why are you so weird? What are your abilities? Is there some, like, hint in the lore? Transmission. Interlock. Release. What are Eidolons? Is there, like, some lore thing? Whimsicality of fancy, yearning youth, vestiges of happiness, visage of kingship, genesis of first love, estrangement of the dream. I feel like that's referencing something, but I don't know. Is Misha evil? Misha, you better not be evil, man. I'll be real upset. Hey, March.
Let me go. Ghost, there's a ghost. Don't come near me.
A ghost?
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip?
I thought it was a Pepeshi.
Mr. Yang and Mr. Trailblazer. I've been
Mr. Trailblazer? When did I become Mr. Trailblazer?
Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go. Let me go. I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
You're not dead.
Well, this is how it turned out. Me? A ghost? Don't make me hit you. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Nah, you're fine. We're all fine.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I?
Wait, Misha's invisible?
I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Pepeshi.
Wait, he can't see Misha? Is Misha, like, clocky then?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters. All the dead are right here. All of them.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Wait, what? I am so confused now. So he can't see Misha. So that means Misha must be... But other people can see... Well, I guess no one talked to Misha when I was doing the clocky thing, did they? No one talked...
Another journey begins.
I guess no one talked to Misha.
Destined for oblivion.
Was Misha just never real?
Fate descends.
That's gonna fuck me up if Misha was just never real.
Converge and awaken. Human
Creations. That's gonna fuck me up though.
On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
He passed out.
Nah, he's fine.
His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
Nah, he'll be fine.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
They're not as idiots as him?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
Where is safe?
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
At this rate, the family will be done for. Done
The real dreamscape.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor. Tried to warn you too.
Wait, you can get sick from drinking in a dream? How does that work? Aha! I'm an idiot.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived.
Damn.
I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himeko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Well, that happened.
Let's see how you handle
This is where we split up.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
Damn, that guy looked kind of cool.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
Micah's fucking huge.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 Dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
Why are there
You're
tombstones?
too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the Sweet Dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
Run down is what we're calling them.
So this is
Running, I'm running over here. Run. Oh, bird. Bird. Give. Yeah, I don't care what the birds have to say. Running. Robin! There she is. Girl!
There she is.
Fight me. Where did Misha go?
Everyone sang so
Misha just
wonderfully.
vanished.
It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the Sweet Dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs.
Oh.
Without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
We're in the future. Do they not have like robot legs or something?
Here in Penacony, it's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry.
Just a little, you know.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond.
Yeah, Sunday's kind of going nuts thinking you're dead.
I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here.
Your brother's real upset.
The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the Harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer.
Oh?
I've decided to forgo my role, and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Fair.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Oh, it's cute!
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert.
That voice doesn't sound kind, that voice sounds evil.
Poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered, and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds, they should be flying free in the sky.
Ah, symbolism.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
This voice does not sound kind.
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground, so to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
That's not necessarily correct, but...
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
Well, that was positive Sunday.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood?
Gopherwood?
There's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
Why do you sound so evil?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, Birdie?
It's very deep for
Time
children.
to wake up.
These are very deep children.
Huh? Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Oh, hey, Sunday. Welcome to the party, man.
Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask.
Well, yeah, it's his sister.
Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Sunday's kind of cool.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side.
That's
Plus,
a strong point.
Some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
He also raises a valid point, Gallagher.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Justice for Gotham!
Show me Robin first.
That's valid.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh? What's your trick this time?
Firefly's like, what?
Just kidding.
That was so funny, Gallagher. Here she is. Firefly, what?
There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
I love Firefly.
That'd be great.
What?
Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Gallagher's so fucking cool. I hope he doesn't turn out to be the bad guy.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
The name's inscribed on it. Should be familiar.
Oh, it's gonna be like Haru and all the fictional characters.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
Oh, that's the Nameless.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time.
Fair.
However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison
Yeah, that is a shame.
Their names are inscribed here. Then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Does anyone know where Misha
Rosalina
went?
was
He just
killed
vanished.
during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
Oh.
Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Yeesh.
In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by
the swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
Well, damn.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Hey, Sunday.
Robin.
Sunday's like, what the fuck is going on? Does Sunday getting his wing ear pierced hurt really badly? Because that feels like it would hurt really badly, in my opinion. Like, that looks like out of all the piercings you could get on your body, I feel like the wing on the side of your head would be the worst, I feel like. Oh, Misha is still here. Okay, he just hasn't talked in a while. Okay. Here, I thought he disappeared. Okay, hold on. I have to go to the bathroom, and then we'll talk to everyone. Give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. Blah. Okay. Firefly.
I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
That's all you gotta say? What do you gotta say, Misha?
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
I don't think Misha knows what's happening. Oh, can I go eavesdrop on the twins?
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe. And that's all that matters.
Aww, that's sweet. Wait, there's a chest over there. Guys, wait here. I want that chest. You guys wait here for a second. Chest, chest, chest. Here we go. Let me in. Yoink. I need all the stellar jade I can get. Bam. Well, bam. Anyway, okay. I'm ready. Tell me the truth.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
Howdy.
That sounds sensible enough. since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Yeah, Gallagher, what's up, man?
Oh? Is it that obvious?
Well, yeah. Kinda,
The
dude.
look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean.
Well, we know that he sent the message out. Is Gallagher a
Siblings
dog? I
already
mean, I
know
think...
what they need to, and they've made their choice.
I don't...
You, Nameless,
No.
arrived a bit late.
Like...
So it's only fair that I answer your question.
In fairness, Penacony's been confusing me a lot because, like, Sunday said that Gallagher was like an amalgamation of other people's traits put into a person, so I'm not even sure if he's a real human. And then they also said that, like, all the cartoon characters in Penacony are based off, like, people who fought in the Revolution, and one of them is Haru, who's, like, a werewolf, is called Haru, and Gallagher is a bloodhound. He always has, like, dog, like metaphors attached to him. So I think he's supposed to be like Haru, but I'm not sure. But they always call him an old dog.
Let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef.
You are?
The deputy of the Watchmaker. And the one who sent out that invitation.
Well, we knew you sent the invitation out. You already told us that.
Gallagher, the history fictionologist.
Wait, you're a history
I humbly
fictionologist now?
extend my greetings to you all.
Okay.
History fictionologist? So what? Everything you told us was made up?
I'm so confused.
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
So that never happened?
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Okay. So the
Thank
family
you
never
for
took
your
it back?
understanding. Now let's get down to...
How did you get so close to them then?
I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions, stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony.
I sure do, man.
Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
Wait, there's a Stellaron on Penacony?
Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
You're pulling our leg again! I have to pick the funny answer. You're pulling our leg
A
again.
sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island.
Okay.
To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get.
So this whole thing's powered by a Stellaron?
In Asdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
Oh, well that's probably not
The
good.
planet of festivities itself?
That's not great.
Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago. Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Asdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power. And most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
That's true.
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity.
An opportunity?
By the time a representative from the Montour system's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
Well, that's terrifying.
Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one.
Great.
Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose.
Great.
At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
That makes sense why you would call the Stellaron
It's
Hunters
not just that.
and the
Above
Astral
all,
Express.
I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
A good facade, though.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings.
Mr.
Stellaron
Wings!
is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
That'll be a question for Mr. Wings. Hey, Sunday, I need to know where the Stellaron is, because that's real bad, homie. I would like to know things. Can you tell me things, Sunday? Are we gonna have a fight now?
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
Come on, Sunday, don't be a dick. I like you.
Is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Okay, cool. Thank you for not being a dick.
Suspect it. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the sweet dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
God, Robin's eyes are crazy.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
Aw, poor Sunday.
What do you mean by that?
Well, now we gotta kill him, right?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself. the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams.
I love these two. They're great.
As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Fuck yeah, Sunday and Robin are on the team.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just
yeah,
maybe.
please,
We'll have a
Sunday.
shot at success.
Why don't we go together? I would feel a lot better if we all went together to fight him.
We've always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors. And there's no reason to stop now.
God, Himiko's so cool.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Mr. Trailblazer?
Why do you keep calling me that today? Going up against the Dream Master? Nah, I'd surrender. Heroes never back down. Peace was never an option. Ain't nothing to fear no more. We'd win. I'm gonna go peace was never an option.
Exactly. It's time for the crew to save the world.
Peace was never an option. Where's my Glock?
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations. And could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Mr. Welt can't create black holes. You should
Thank
probably
you,
take him.
Mr. Yang.
Like, he's pretty cool. Welt can make
Thank
black
you all
holes.
very much.
He's pretty OP. You should take him.
The festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
We must. I agree. Let's go
Everyone,
kick this
let's
shit.
gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
But well, fighting time. I want to do fighting time. All right, fine. Hi, Dad. What's up, man?
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous...
Oh, it'll definitely be dangerous. It's gonna end in a big dumb boss fight.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Nah, we hit him till he dies.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
Mount March.
That won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey.
I hope he doesn't. I like Sunday.
You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
Yeah, you can have it. Fuck that guy. I hate adventuring. Here you go.
I knew it.
What is it? Is it a tracker?
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
I knew it! Bastard!
If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
But why?
Aventurine? Is he still alive?
God, I hope not.
And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check.
Okay.
If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
You got this, Welt. I believe in you.
You take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
I believe in you, Welt. I have
Spoken like a true hero.
I have infinite faith in Welt. Welt's a
Even
badass.
if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
Wait, we did?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way.
You did? I'm stupid.
I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves.
Okay.
Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
She did. Himiko's a badass.
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
I've been alive for like 2 weeks. Of course, invitation precedes me. Believe in the galactic baseballer supremacy.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
Sure, I can.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started.
Can you stop
On
speaking
his
cryptic?
deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze.
Okay.
Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Oh, what does that mean? Okay, do I get a new power-up? Am I gonna get a big dumb power-up?
Back here again.
We walked 4 feet, March.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, little friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train.
Because the train's real cool.
But I remember your last words.
Oh, is it?
Don't let us down, old man.
Oh, this would be so cool. I can feel it. Oh, big special cutscene. Oh, shit. It changed the whole city with a code word. Don't let us down, old man. That's awesome, actually. Oh, good. Firefly's here. Thank God. That's probably not... Okay, the sky exploded. Is that a giant temple in the sky? How the fuck am I supposed to get over there?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead.
Are you not
First
coming?
and last Nameless of Penacony.
First and last.
Mikhail Char Legwork, the Watchman.
Oh, shit. Okay, Mikhail was Legwork. I thought Legwork was a stupid-ass name. How do I get... Oh, there's a staircase over here. I'm stupid. Okay. I'm like, how do I get over there? Bam. No wonder he's called Legwork. He put it far enough away. Bonk. Do I need to break all these balloons? No. Am I going to? Absolutely. I almost missed that one. What is this? Is that a wheelchair? Beneath the sea, sir. Oh, wait. Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in a garden closest to the moon, in the water, an elderly man rests on a recliner, enveloped in utter silence. The watchmaker, Mikhail Shar Legwork, has passed into that endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
It's a
the
cool
legacy
hat.
he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
It's a dream bubble. Why do I do it? Shouldn't Himiko do it? Alright, touch the dream bubble. It's gonna watch it just blow up. Pressure into the dream bubble and the thick, viscous memorial converts under the strain and then stretches outwards to your fingertips as weaving a delicate web and gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant, intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. But this time, you see nothing at all. The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong, you think, and hold your breath with closing eyes. With one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the film coated in memoria. Yet, before you, there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending on snow-capped mountains, no gentle laughter, no twinkling stars, no echoes of swords clashing, and most of all, no trace of the Trailblaze. There is nothing, and nothing is there, indubitably, but this is but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on?
We're doing something wrong.
Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble?
No, we're doing it wrong. Himiko, you try it. Shove your head in the bubble.
How could a dream bubble be empty?
It can't be, I don't think.
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism.
Romanticism.
Mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me!
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith.
My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything.
That's why I understand what faith
That's funny.
means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Oh, Himiko has an idea. Himiko's doing big brain. Switching to Boot Hill's POV. Boot Hill? 10 system
Welcome
hours.
to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
God, his hair is cool. I want his hair.
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom. The new nameless, who's also
I'm Pom Pom.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number. We'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge.
Fudge!
Nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
He's definitely not gonna wait.
Don Hung seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Boot Hill, Broken Arrow. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I have Boot Hill credit. Boot Hill looks pretty fucking cool, honestly.
The Charmony Festival is about to start. I'm so excited!
Hey! You guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival. Honestly, I don't really even know what it's about. But I heard it's a lot of fun!
Well, back in my homeworld, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time.
Love
My
your
dad threw me
song.
a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Oh, come on! The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-amber era event. How can a birthday party compare?
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era. Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
The unsettling things.
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival! I've been looking forward to it!
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival go down the drain. Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two. They're
Any
clueless.
fudging clue? I love that he can't curse. That makes it so much funnier for some reason that Boot Hill just can't curse.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival. Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hawaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
What do you mean?
Wait. You haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
That's a relief to hear. She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop.
Out of the loop?
Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy.
That Sunday guy.
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro? If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing, but let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality,
a secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play.
Street smarts!
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this
what the fork
treats its guests?
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
It's called standing up for your rights.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
That's hilarious. Don Hung's like dying inside.
This bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the Planet of Festivities.
One beach soul glad? Shaken? Not.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Donna's White Oak? I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
Then what should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet. Now, let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Hingham Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboon juice. It's refreshing and suits your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
Ah, this flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask-aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Yeah, well, I think Boot Hill's a little insane, Don Hung.
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Let's give the memo keeper another half-system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Yeah, right.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in their right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish. Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous such a gesture is, this move seems highly unusual.
It sure does.
Unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Maybe it's Shipei the Harmony pulling the strings. We find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all.
A human.
People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge.
Fudge.
But Eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back. Even if they reach a dead end.
Fudge.
Do you think Shipei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Shipei. There's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers? It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the Hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavili's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavili's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
The Nameless.
Oh. So you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them. That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions.
True intentions. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
My final backup plan. My backup backup plan.
Cards up your sleeve.
He doesn't even have sleeves, really.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier.
My backup backup
By
plan.
the way, when you were walking around the hotel, Did you happen to see any important-looking guests?
What's your plan?
I'm gonna beat somebody up.
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
Ah, we're going violence
No need
now.
for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Wait. Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that Asdana's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? Asdana's White Oak? But didn't you just say...
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdana's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your memo keeper friend has finally arrived.
That's hilarious, actually.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know, too many modifications and all. Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
That's so funny.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
This is so funny.
You're back? Two guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Two guests.
Just in time.
Wait, two? Why would it be two?
Two guests?
Yeah, or two. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and
I knew it was
serve
Acheron.
the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Hi,
Greetings.
Acheron.
I'm Acheron.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag!
Shirtbag!
You betrayed me!
I apologize that she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance.
That's so funny. You shirtbag.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape. I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Mainly all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something?
Son of a nice lady.
How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat, and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Heng. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed, I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other, so this was the only way I could reach out to you. Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner.
What?
Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did.
Well then.
Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all. Well, let me share a story with you. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders, they emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions. A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price. A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember.
Damn.
The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time, and they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility. As for me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin thirsters, they're not who they
Sin
used to
Thirsters is such a fucked up name.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day, I too will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Oh, Robin's POV. Is this actual Robin, or am I still Sparkle?
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
That's called trauma.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Sheepray.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish.
Is he like the Pope?
I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor. Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now, to seek atonement for my sins.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh. Yes.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Sheepy. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Next, please step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house.
You sold your
land,
children?
My 2 children.
You're a monster.
I see. Please, go on.
You're a bad person.
My children were starving. And I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve.
No.
But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem.
God, poor Sunday. Hearing this all day would be fucked up.
Praise the harmony.
Next, please step forward.
Hey, long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure, let's just get this over with. I have sinned, please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad.
What the fuck? Does that count as a sin?
That's it. Nothing more. When we wrap this up, I've got a robo-ball game to catch, you know?
Oh my god. I'd be so annoyed.
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
My sins? Wow, starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me.
Damn. I mean, I agree that's not really a sin, but damn.
Precious family is done? About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself.
Damn.
Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there, all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? And I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and, don't make me regret my investments in you.
Wow, no wonder Sunday's kind of on edge a lot of the time. Seems like Robin was the only good person he fucking knew. Everyone else is a scumbag.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray?
Damn.
If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then Who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Sunday's got some trauma. I think Sunday might need
Brother?
some help.
Brother? Brother, are you alright?
No, he's super not.
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
Well, that's ominous. Sunday, it'll be weird.
Stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy, so... we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand. Even if the negotiation does not go smoothly, I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chord Master, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
I'm relieved to see your determination.
Good job, Robin.
You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Let's kill him.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
That's probably
Indeed.
super not gonna happen.
Let us hope so.
I doubt that'll happen.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Oh, we're separating even further. Okay. Unfortunately, I do have people coming to work on my house today, so we'll have to stop there for today and we'll finish tomorrow. So, again, I thank you guys for coming out as always. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the future
Looks like
next time.
Someone needs help.
Goodbye, chat.
Let's go check it out.